Sup guys and good morning. Do you have a air conditioning leak? Is it blowing hot or warm air in your GM, Chevrolet, Buick, Cadillac? You're going to want to watch this. Let's go.
Your late model GM vehicle is suddenly blowing hot, humid air out of the dashboard vents. This complete AC system failure is caused by a tiny leaking seal at the condenser block. If you ignore this issue, your expensive air conditioning compressor will completely burn up. We will show you the exact diagnostic leak test and the total repair cost. Many owners assume their entire condenser has cracked or their expensive compressor has died completely. This wrong assumption leads to spending thousands of dollars replacing perfectly good major assemblies. This refrigerant leak issue specifically affects several major General Motors models built from 2024 through 2025. This includes the popular Chevrolet Trailblazer, GMC Acadia, Buick Enclave, Cadillac XT5, and Chevrolet Silverado. Modern automotive AC systems operate under incredibly high pressures, especially when using R1234YF refrigerant. This chemical compound requires tight seals to prevent microscopic gas molecules from escaping the lines. On a hot summer day, the system pressure can easily soar past 350 psi. This extreme pressure acts like a wedge, relentlessly forcing gas past any weak structural point. The connection point uses a single offset bolt to clamp down two lines simultaneously. This design naturally creates slightly uneven clamping force across the aluminum condenser block mating surface. The sealing washers feature a rigid metal outer ring and a soft inner rubber gasket. The rubber material is highly susceptible to tearing under uneven pressure distribution. Under the hood, constant engine vibrations and extreme heat cycles create severe mechanical stress. As the metals expand and contract, the seal eventually shears and develops microscopic pathways. Furthermore, any contact with assembly oil during manufacturing causes the rubber compound to swell. This swelling destroys the material integrity, making the seal fail in a short time. Furthermore, your AC compressor depends on the refrigerant to distribute its vital lubricating oil. When the gas leaks out, the oil pools in separate parts of the closed loop. Running the compressor dry causes internal friction, creating metal shavings that ruin the system. This catastrophic friction eventually locks up the compressor clutch, snapping your drive belt. To prevent this, the low-pressure switch detects the drop and disables the compressor. This safety feature explains why your AC suddenly stops blowing cold air altogether. General Motors recognized this major design vulnerability and released Technical Service Bulletin 24-NA-259. The bulletin explicitly warns mechanics not to jump straight to replacing the whole condenser. Instead, technicians must focus entirely on testing the block fitting for microscopic leaks. This targeted approach prevents unnecessary waste and keeps your repair bills much lower. Technicians use a bright ultraviolet dye or a sensitive electronic refrigerant sniffer. They trace the leak directly to where the lines bolt onto the front condenser block. If the dye glows bright green at this junction, the seals are the culprit. You must avoid paying for a new condenser if only the seals are leaking. To begin the repair, a professional recovery machine must safely evacuate the remaining refrigerant. Never attempt to vent this highly regulated chemical directly into the atmosphere. Next, the technician unbolts the compressor and condenser hose nut from the front block. They must carefully inspect the sealing surfaces for any signs of corrosion or dirt. You must thoroughly clean all mating surfaces using a clean, dry, lint-free cloth. Do not use any solvent, lubricant, or oil on the new dry replacement seals. Install the new genuine GM seal washers, utilizing part numbers 13579-649 and 13579-648. Ensure the washers slide on cleanly and bottom out completely against the metal fitting. Using a digital torque wrench, tighten the line nut to 16 pound-feet. This exact torque translates to 21.5 Newton meters to prevent crushing. During the vacuum phase of the repair, the machine must pull down to 30 inches
Make sure
of
you
mercury.
get your Fixbook
This process boils
gauge.
away any harmful moisture trapped deep inside the closed loop. Moisture is highly destructive because it reacts with refrigerant to form corrosive hydrochloric acid. This acid will eat through aluminum lines and ruin the internal compressor
They're
seals.
clashing particles.
Finally, perform a deep vacuum test on the system to ensure no leaks remain. Recharge the AC system with the precise weight of refrigerant specified by the manufacturer. If your vehicle is still under warranty, this repair will cost you absolutely nothing. Your local dealership will cover this repair under labor operation number 441435. If you are paying out of pocket, the actual parts are incredibly cheap. However, the specialized equipment and expensive R1234YF refrigerant drive up the total cost. An independent service center will typically charge between $300 and $450. If you visit a local dealership, expect to pay between $550 and $750. Have you noticed your new GM vehicle blowing warm air instead of cold air? Tell us your story in the comments, and please like and subscribe
Make
for
sure to
more.
get your Fixbook truck. AI is so funny. All right, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the official GM PDF. All right. So I have audio added 2. And, oh, can't get my wire out of the way. There we go. So I'm going to scroll through. I'm not going to read the whole thing because this is not going to be a 30-minute video. Air conditioning not working and or blows warm air. This applies for your 2024 through 2025. Basically Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, GMC. Basically all of them for the cars and the light duty to medium duty trucks condition. Some customers may connect comments on the AC not working and or blows warm air. The condition may be caused by the line to the condenser seal leaking. Those little O-rings you saw in the video. Service procedure. Oh, good. We get GM pictures. Those are the O-rings. It looks like it's 2 of them. They're connecting to the condenser, which is probably mounted to your radiator. So if you see those 2 lines going in on the passenger, it looks like it'll be the passenger side of the vehicle. Those are the parts. You don't want to just disconnect these at home because it's illegal to release the air conditioning and the air. I remember when I was doing it, I have my, what's it called? The ASC certification for air conditioning work. It's like a $5,000 bird watcher's fee or something if you see somebody do it and report it. So it's very expensive and very illegal to just release refrigerant into the air. You can read through, it's telling you all the specific things to do, I guess. Oh, it's only 2 pages. So there you go. Well, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully you fully understand now that those little O-rings are the cause of your problem. And I will see you guys in the next video.